let's talk about all the things that need to be changed or added to Dauntless. I'd like to hear your guys' suggestions for updates or changes to the game in the comment section down below. But here's some of the ones that I would really like to see in the near future. Number one would be to finish the reworks of the weapons. There's still a few of the weapons that haven't been reworked yet that could use the rework just to bring some more life back to those weapons. Even though I love Axe right now in its current state, I know it is one of the weapons that need to be reworked, and the idea of it being reworked both get me excited about having a new way of playing Axe, but also it kind of scares me too because chain blades took a while to adjust to, and some people still don't like chain blades after the rework. Number two, how long has it been since we got strikers? Where's a new weapon? Personally, I'm holding out hope that they start releasing more weapons into the game, but I know this isn't something that's going to happen until after they finish the reworks. So they need to get the reworks done so we can get some new weapons that will also breathe some new life and competition in the game. I'm holding out hope that they release bow. I would like to see like a big sword, like a great sword, like in Monster Hunter, something like that. Maybe like a sword and shield weapon would be interesting too. Just some more variety to the weapons. We've got the basics. We've got a fast melee weapon. We've got a heavy hitting slow melee weapon. And we've got a range weapon that has an identity crisis that doesn't actually want to play as a range weapon. I'd like to get a real range weapon. I'd like to get a more defensive style weapon. Just add something, some new weapons to the game, get those reworks done, and get us some new weapons. That would be, I think, the biggest two changes they can make to the game is getting their weapon reworks done and getting some new weapons into the game. Number three for me would be to fix Gauntlet. It's not bad, but the difficulty ramp up is way too slow and it feels so grindy just getting to the content that's going to challenge you and your guild. So I'd really like to see that scale up a little bit faster so you're getting into stuff that's not just brain dead content until like level 101. Level 101 got fun for us. We were really having a lot of fun with like 101, 102. That stuff was fun, but getting to that was getting really tiring, really fast. And I think a lot of guilds are going to probably lose interest in going through that 1 to 100 grind just to get to the stuff where they actually have to start to think about what they're going in with and strategize and stuff. So I think slowing that or reducing that length of that grind to get to the interesting content from 100 levels down to maybe 20 levels. So, you know, all the guilds will be able to progress a little bit, but at least get it to some of the harder stuff. So, you know, maybe not the top guilds might not be getting challenged until like level 40 or something, but get some challenge for some of the smaller guilds earlier on to keep their interest in it. Number four for me, and this is going to sound odd because they just released new cells into the game, but I'd like to see them start releasing more interesting cells into the game. Stop, drop, and roll really didn't do anything for me. I did like the one that reduced stamina because it let me play low stamina builds in a lazy manner, so at least that one could be used, but the other ones just don't feel useful at all, and I wouldn't even waste my time trying to build around them. So I would really like to see some more interesting cells, something that will actually like shake up the meta or make us come up with an all new play style. The next one's kind of an add-on to the cells, but I'd like to see some more Omni cells added to the game. I'd also like to see the Omni cells kind of balanced out. I can't be the only one that's tired of seeing almost nothing but Revenant on the leaderboards for Arena. So I'd really like to see the cells balanced out, maybe make Tempest a little bit more viable for Arena, maybe make Bastion a little stronger. I don't know, something though. It's really one-sided. If you want to do a lot of damage, you pretty much have to go with Revenant. It seems like all the top Arena builds are going to be playing Revenant. So either bring the other ones up to Revenant's level or maybe reduce Revenant a little bit. I do really enjoy playing with Revenant. I would just like to see more variety on the leaderboards and not feel like to get my maximum output that I'm going to have to play Revenant. There are some times where I don't play Revenant and it's not holding me back, but I always got to stop and think, would I be better off playing Revenant in this scenario? Am I losing out by not playing Revenant in this scenario? The Omni cells just need to be rebalanced, and I think they need to add more Omni cells with some more creative play styles into the game to really freshen things back up in Dauntless. What are some ideas you guys would have for some new Omni cells added to the game or some new cells added to the game? And what weapon would you like to see added to the game? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Maybe Phoenix Labs will see this video, maybe see some of the suggestions, and maybe we can get some new content added to the game that we really want.